Good evening, brothers and sisters. I was asked a very important but straightforward question in my DMs this evening from a sister, and I wanted to share my response, my answer to all of you. This sister asked, "Do you want to be healed?" And my answer has a couple parts to it, and I pray that I can speak clearly so that you can understand why I answer the way I do. The first part to my answer is this, that do you want to be healed? At least for me personally, that's the wrong question, because I believe I was born this way. I believe that I was born with a chemical imbalance in my brain, the brain chemistry was off, and that genetics play a huge part in why I have schizophrenia. But I believe I was born this way, and it wasn't until I was about 17, 18 when those genetics, the genetic code for schizophrenia anyways, the genetic part was activated and it started to manifest itself. So, like I said, do you want to be healed for me is the wrong question, because I don't want to be healed it's not that I don't want to be healed, but it's why would I want to be healed, especially if I was born this way, and that there's a reason why I was born this way, and there's a reason why Heavenly Father made this to be a struggle, a trial, a tribulation. There's a reason why Heavenly Father made this as one of my challenges in life. And so that's the first step, is that rather than asking, do you want to be healed? I would ask, why would I want to be healed? Like, what benefits is there to me being healed from this condition? Especially when this condition is one of the reasons why I'm so close with Jesus Christ. My condition is actually what brought me to Jesus in the first place. And so if we remove that condition, if I'm healed, there's no reason for me to build a relationship with Christ, because that trial, that tribulation, that challenge is not going to happen. So that's the first part. Is I think the question is worded wrong. Instead of, do you want to be healed? Ask, why would you want to be healed? And secondly, if someone asks, do you want to be healed? My honest answer is no. And maybe that's the exact reason I've heard from other Christians, other brothers and sisters of, well, you're not healed because you don't want to be healed. You're not praying to be healed. You're not asking Heavenly Father to heal you. And my answer is yes, you're right. I'm not asking Heavenly Father to heal me. That's not something that I pray about. That's not something that I even ask God to do. I've never even asked God. I've never even asked God once, not once, please heal me. Rather, in my life, I've asked God, please show me what I am meant to learn. Please help me grow in the way that I'm meant to grow. Please show me the steps that I need to take in order to find happiness and joy and peace. I've never ever prayed, do you want to be healed? No, I've never asked that. Never. And I think part of that is just the way I grew up, that I grew up troubled. My household as a child was very chaotic, and so trials and tribulations are really all I know. Like, I'm used to having struggles. I'm used to experiencing struggles throughout my whole life, and so I could never see myself just having a carefree day, having a simple day. I just can't see myself experiencing, a day that there isn't at least one thing that gives me a little bit of trouble and causes a problem. And so when this sister asked, do you want to be healed this evening? It made me think a lot, because part of that is the person asking, the sister who asked, she's assuming that it's part of my journey, that it's part of my walk with Christ. She's assuming that being healed is part of my walk with Christ. That's a really dangerous assumption, because without saying it, you are saying you know what I want, or you know what I need more than I know, and that you know what's better for me, that you know what's better for me to happen. Like, you know, and you're telling me what should happen, even though Heavenly Father has different plans, has other ideas. It's just, there's a lot of ego and assumptions happening when someone asks, do you want to be healed? I just think that it's a very strange question to ask, because, you know, when I think of brothers and sisters that I've known who have the strongest relationship with Christ, who have like a beautiful walk with him, I think about the brothers and sisters who've had struggles. I know several people who've had breast cancer, for example, and their walk with Christ is so beautiful, and they've told me one of the reasons why I'm so close with him is because of my struggle with breast cancer. And I know a few people who actually told me that I never wished for him to heal me. Rather, I prayed that Jesus Christ would show me what I meant to do. You know, to show me the knowledge and the wisdom, and to show me how I should grow as a person. And so even the people I know wouldn't necessarily ask to be healed. It just isn't something we think about. And so this is my long answer to that simple question is, one, you're asking the wrong question. Don't ask, do you want to be healed? Ask, why don't you want to be healed? And the second or third point to this is, my honest answer is no, I don't want to be healed. Because I am the man I am today because Jesus knew these struggles, these challenges are going to make him into a very courageous, strong-willed, faithful servant of mine. And so I can't imagine my life working out any other way. I just can't. But I get it, though, when brothers and sisters ask, you know, why don't you ask to be healed? Why don't you want to be healed? And it's like, because I can't imagine my life going any other way. I can't imagine not having these challenges. Like, life would be so boring. Life would feel like it's useless. Like, what's the point? What's the point of life if there's no challenges? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would you ask that? For me personally, it doesn't make sense. And so this is just my answer to, do you want to be healed? It's no, I don't. And if people disagree, if people think I'm crazy, if people think that this is the wrong answer, okay, I respect your opinion. I respect you disagreeing with me. And if you want to use Bible verses, go ahead. I mean, I get it. I'm not disagreeing with the fact that Christ can heal. No, I know Christ can heal, and he heals people on a daily basis. Miracles happen 100%. I'm not saying they don't happen. So healing and miracles happen every day. But if you're asking, do I want to benefit from a healing or a miracle, is that something that I want? My answer would be no. Because my walk with Christ is so strong. And it's so strong because of the crap I've been through, because of the challenges I've been through. That's why I'm walking with Christ and I'm so faithful to him. Because I know where I would be if I didn't have Christ. I would be buried 9 feet underground. I would not be alive today. So this is my answer to that question, even though it's kind of a long answer. Hopefully it makes sense. So thank you guys so much. God bless. Peace.